Good morning, everybody. We know there has been a constant conflict between the legislatures, the executive, and the judiciary. Legislative feels that its leader should be ruling the country, or a majority leader in the state legislature should rule the state. They claim that we are elected people. The president and governors are not elected people. On the contrary, the judiciary claims that it is superior to the legislative and the executive, and that it can pass orders against the legislatures and the executive as well. This being so, the real executive power of union and supreme commander of armed forces of this country, who is endowed with all the powers under the constitution, who is provided a sword and the shield to rule the country and to defend this country, unfortunately is playing low profile, and the legislative leaders are ruling the country, and the judiciary is passing orders against the legislatures and the executive too. It is striking down constitutional amendments, constitutional provisions, and even other established law. There has been a conflict in this regard. Some people argue pro judiciary and some other are against judiciary. But most of the people are in favor of the powers of the legislative leaders, which unfortunately is not a correct method. That is neither legal nor constitutional nor even democratic. To better understand the functions of each of these legislatures, executive and the judiciary, we have to see their oaths of office, what they have vowed to this country and what they are not delivering or discharging or not keeping up their oaths of office. If you see the oath of office of President of India under Article 60, or that of the governors under Article 159, it reads, I, so and so, will faithfully execute the office of the President of India, and I will preserve, protect and defend the Constitution of India and the law to the best of my ability, and I devote myself for the service and well-being of the citizens of India. Such an elaborate, exhaustive oath is not prescribed for any other authority in India. Having taken such an exhaustive, elaborate oath, we know what the functions of the president are at present. He has no functions whatsoever except following the advices of his own subordinates as orders or commands to him. That is the most misfortunate, that is the most unfortunate thing that's happening in India. Even such an elaborate, exhaustive oath is not given even to the Vice President of India. His oath of office reads, I bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, and that I will faithfully discharge the duty upon which I am about to enter. That is the Vice President of India. He takes oath to bear true allegiance to the Constitution and to uphold the sovereignty of the country. Whereas the President of India takes oath to preserve, protect and defend the Constitution and the law, and to devote himself for the service and well-being of the people of India. If we take to the oaths of office of ministers, which are contained in Schedule 3, here please understand the oaths of office of the President of India, the Vice President and the governors are kept in the Constitution under Article 60, 69 and 159. Whereas the oaths of office of all others, including Supreme Court and High Court judges, union ministers, state ministers, parliament members and assembly members, all their oaths are kept under Schedule 3 of the Constitution. So the Constitution has decided a thin layer of difference between the President and the others. Union ministers take oath to bear true allegiance to the Constitution as by law established. I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties as a minister for the Union, and that I will do right to all manner of people in accordance with the Constitution and the law, without fear or favor, affection or ill will. Of course, these are all rhetoric words. If he does that, he becomes liable for punishment, even for imprisonment. The oath of office is only like a reminder to them that they should not do such thing. Ill will, affection, fear, favor, etc. they should not have. If they have and they do not do their duties properly, they will get punishments. Nobody is exempt from punishment except the President and the governors under Article 361. Apart from this oath of office, ministers take oath of secrecy too, that they should not divulge the information that come before them for their consideration. Again, Parliament members will also take oath, do swear in the name of God, solemnly affirm that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India, and that I will faithfully discharge the duty upon which I am about to enter. Here you should remember the oaths of office of rulers of this country start with the words, I swear in the name of God. This you should remember, that India cannot be secular. It is a religion respecting constitution that Dr. Ambedkar has given to us. Even the rulers have to take oath in the name of the God, maybe their respective gods. And I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India, and I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India. Again, this wording is not there for assembly members. You can see first the oath of President of India, governors, and Vice President of India. I told you they are contained in the Constitution, whereas the oaths of others are contained in Schedule 3 of the Constitution. Given in the order, the oaths of office of judiciary are not given after the President of the Governor. They are given after the Union ministers and Parliament members. By that we can understand the kind of importance the constitutional framers wanted to give to the judiciary. The judiciary takes oaths as follows. I, having been appointed Chief Justice or a Judge of the Supreme Court of India or Comptroller and Auditor General of India, do swear in the name of God that I will bear true faith and solemnly affirm faith and allegiance to the Constitution as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of India. I will duly and faithfully and to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment perform the duties of my office without fear or favor, affection or ill will, and that I will uphold the Constitution and the law. It is pertinent to note that even the Supreme Court and High Court judges have to take oath to bear true allegiance to the Constitution of India and to uphold the unity, sovereignty and integrity of the country. Please observe, the President and the governors do not take such kind of oath. They do not take oath to bear true allegiance to the Constitution. They also do not take oath to uphold the sovereignty of the country. You know why? They have already taken oath to preserve, protect and defend the Constitution of India and the law. They are the preservers, protectors and defenders of the Constitution, while all others are true followers of the Constitution. We have failed to understand and interpret this system contained in the Indian Constitution. We are following the method that the President of India is bound by the advices of the Council of Ministers. I told you several times that such a condition was not there originally in the Constitution. Yet, such a faulty system was followed right from 1950 till 1977. To lend legality to such a faulty system, 42nd Constitutional Amendment of 1976 was introduced, wherein it was added that the President of India shall be bound by the advices of the Council of Ministers. He may return the advice for a maximum time of 1. If the same advice is tendered by the Council of Ministers, the President of India is bound to follow it. This is the most misfortune condition prevailing in India. I have told several times in the past. In delivering all these judgments, the Honorable Judiciary, and while following such a faulty system by the legislatures, the executive, the press and intelligentsia of this country, have not thought of referring to their oaths of office. Had they referred to oaths of office of these constitutional authorities, their judgments would have been different. It is time, at least now, to understand that India is not parliamentary democracy like the England. It is a presidential democracy like the US. In the next video, I will explain you the method of election of American president, his oath of office, his powers and duties in comparison with those of Indian president, to have a better understanding. Thank you for watching my video. I have taken up this mission to bring these conflicting issues to the notice of Indian citizens with fond hope that it may change the social, political and economic front of this country for the welfare of the people and safety of the country. Thank you. Please subscribe, share and comment my videos so that the message will be spread among more and more